Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Mooncolony live stream. Thank you so much for waiting a little bit longer. It's much appreciated. We just had a bit of scheduling problems, but that's fine. But yeah, today we've got Alex Pascenko back with us. Hello, Alex. How's it going?
Hey, hi everybody. Doing good. How are you?
Yeah. I think we're doing good. I think we're all doing pretty good. So today, since you had so much fun with it last time, I thought let's get you back in and do some more of this. I call it a draw this in your style, which I guess it kind of is. So yeah, what we do is, if you didn't see last time, we opened up submissions in our Discord for members of the community to send in their lovely pieces of artwork. Some amazing characters here, and then Alex will go through and pick a couple to redraw on the stream. And I will frantically search for the ones that that he picks so that I know who posted them. But thank you to everybody who did share some artwork with us. It's always awesome to see the amount of talent that we have in the community. But yeah, what are you thinking, Alex? Did any immediately catch your eye?
You're fun. I mean, all of them have potential and are looking cool and are unique in their own way. I just start with something easy, which is this. Well, easy for me, which is like this boss portrait, because I try to do it in my style. Also, I've been researching like this droid in your style, and it feels like everything was like pretty much copied, right? So I think it's some kind of challenge where somebody really pretty much rather copies the pose or the angle.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, maybe you and somebody in the chats could approve of that, or maybe it's not the case. I'm not pretty sure, but I try to rather copy the angles this time.
I don't know. I don't think it really. It varies, because we've done a few draw this in your style sort of challenges in the Discord as well, and I think it really depends. Sometimes people take the character, sometimes they take the pose, sometimes it's like a yeah, sometimes they just take the whole thing and redraw it. But yeah, it's up to whoever's doing it, really. I think how you did it last time was totally fine. It was pretty cool to see.
Cool.
Anyway.
So I try to do something of both.
Yeah, yeah. Dying Like Icarus says, it depends. I've hosted a few, and some people copy the drawing and others copy the character. Yeah, so yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I'll say some hellos to some people. Hello, Kathy. Hi, Leo. Hi, Artsy Sag. Nice to see you. DJ Meat. Artist Level 1. Kathy Arts. Vipure. Dan. Alan. ZZ Key. Marco. Hello, everybody. And hello, Sir Cats as well. But yeah, if you guys would like to take part and draw some of the characters that you can see above my head, you can find them all in our Discord server in the Draw This in Your Style stream suggestions or submissions. Sorry, stream submissions channel. So go in there, and why not do your own Draw This in Your Style? That'd be fun. But what have you been up to, Alex?
Working. Well, yeah, on the weekends I was going out playing some basketball, and that's it. Time flies.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah, it's crazy to think we're like, I feel like every week on Monday I'm like, oh, it's going to be a slow week, and then before I know it, it's already nearly over.
Yeah, pretty much. Just time flies even faster. And the busier you are, you're like, where does the time flies?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty happy having this here, where I can sketch a little bit. Have some time to draw.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you said last time it's nice for you to have an excuse to do some drawing.
Absolutely. So yeah, I appreciate this a lot and enjoy it.
Yeah. So this piece that you are looking at now was uploaded by Whiskey Jack. So if you're here, then thank you for sending in your work. But yeah, it's weird because today for me it feels like a Friday because I have the rest of the week off work. So
okay.
So
nice.
I was like, I got like halfway through the day and I was like, wait, it's not a Friday, is it? It's a Wednesday. So my whole schedule got totally flipped upside down. But did you manage to catch any of the Summer Games Fest stuff, like any of the game announcements or anything?
Oh yeah, a couple of trailer got released, right?
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff.
No, not all of them, but I've seen the new Doom one.
Oh yeah.
This looked pretty fun.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there are a couple of gems I missed, and when's this Wukong game coming out?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on with that? That's what lots of people are waiting for. I mean, the graphics looked insane.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Yeah.
Well, I think the Wukong game is scheduled for August. So I think that's coming out in August at some point.
Okay, wow. This year, so.
Yeah, this year, hopefully.
So it comes out even before GTA 6. What?
Yeah, it does.
Amazing.
Yeah, you'll have plenty of time to finish that before GTA comes out. We didn't. Yeah, that's a good point. We didn't get anything more about GTA, but I guess it's still pretty early days for them. Is yet. But no, people in chat, did you guys see Summer Games Fest? What games from that are you looking forward to, or not looking forward to? There's a whole list of them. I know a lot of people are excited for Fable and Dragon Age.
Dragon Age?
Yeah.
Ah, crap. That game is addictive.
Yeah.
I played a few of them. 2 and 3, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, Dragon Age is really nice. Dying Light Icarus says, I can't remember the name, but the new one from the studio that made Gris looks really cool. Ah, yeah, it does. I can't remember what that's called either. Oh, your camera and screen share. Oh no, your screen share's okay, but your camera seems to be frozen.
Who? Mine?
Your camera seems to be frozen.
It's frozen?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, you have a.
Oh no.
You have a lovely face going.
Heat.
So let's try. I'll try this. There we go. Now it's fine.
Cool. Does it work?
Yeah. We've got full motion now.
Amazing. Cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Saving my face here.
Yeah. What was the game called? The studio that made Gris. I don't remember, but it's the one where you have like a wolf, right? Neva. I just looked it up, but that looks beautiful.
I just know Okami.
You know Okami? Oh man, that would be cool. I would love another Okami game. I would love that so much.
Yeah, I heard it's good. Something along the lines like Zelda.
Yeah.
I mean,
it basically.
I even got the game, but I never had time to play through it.
Yeah, it's great. There's a few Okami games now, at least 2, but yeah, they're amazing. The first one is kind of like a Zelda game, but you instead of having like different items, you have different symbols that you paint onto the environment. So you paint onto this environment, and you can like paint a bomb, and it'll drop a bomb where you painted it, and it'll blow up. It's pretty cool. I can recommend playing it if you like those kind of Zelda dungeon exploration kind of games. They're cool.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember the art style still. It's pretty old, the game, but it still holds up because of that art style. It's pretty smart.
Yeah.
That cell shading, or sumie is, I think, how you call that kind of technique. It still holds up. It's still holding up in 10, 20 years. I mean, that's the cool thing about that style.
Yeah.
I think Zelda, the Wind Waker, also kind of will hold up in 20 years because of that style.
Yeah.
There's no way to make it better or beat it.
Yeah.
Maybe put in some ray tracing in there if needed, but
wow.
I don't think.
Imagine. Yeah. They did like the HD re-release of Wind Waker on the Wii U, and it looked amazing, but it totally didn't need to happen. Like, I still go back and play the original Wind Waker from time to time, and it still, as you say, it holds up really well, really nicely. Kathy says, yes, I wasn't interested in anything, to be honest, but the Kingdom Come game looked interesting. Don't know much about the franchise, though. Yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance was amazing. The first game was so good. I replayed it again fairly recently and really enjoyed it. And then I saw the trailer and saw that they're kind of going more now into the era of where guns are kind of becoming a thing, but it's mostly just hand cannons. So it's awesome. Really good, like medieval history RPG. And everything is so accurate too. Like the castles and everything is super accurate to how they were in. I think it's set in what is now modern day like Czech Republic, but I could be wrong.
What's that Kingdom Come about? I heard of that game, but
So in the first game, you play as, I can't remember what his name is now. I think his name's Henry. You play as this like medieval sort of peasant called Henry, and his village gets destroyed by uh, like this invading army, and it's kind of like his story of revenge for the people that killed his parents, essentially.
All right,
And
something pretty new.
Yeah, it's pretty cool though, because it kind of it takes you through his whole journey of going from just being like a blacksmith's son to like working under like this noble family, and then going further than that. It's like his rise to like through society, as well as him going on this story of
All right, that sounds
revenge.
epic then.
Yeah,
I check it out.
yeah. The combat can be quite difficult, but it's supposed to be, because it's like, well, when you first start the game, you're a blacksmith's son, and your dad never wanted you to use a sword, so he never taught you. So of course you're going to be like really struggling with things. But then when you get later into the game and you're like fully kitted out in full plate armor, you have like your sword and your shield, you know exactly what you're doing. It
Mm-hmm.
it uh it's a lot more satisfying. It's really really interesting. Um, but yeah, super immersive, I think, at least. Yeah, totally recommend checking it out. And the sequel, yeah, was announced a few months ago now, but they showed a new trailer a couple days back, which is awesome. They showed gameplay of like castle sieges, so people can siege your castle, and you're just like throwing rocks at their heads, like off the top of the walls, dropping rocks on
It
them.
sounds like fun.
Yeah, yeah, it looks awesome. It looks loads of fun. Um, let me see. The Unreal Engine fan-made Ocarina of Time looks cool too. Yeah, that did look cool. I'm surprised Nintendo is still letting that happen, but um, isn't the sequel about the Hussite Rebellion or the Hussite Crusades, depending on who you ask? I'm not really sure, to be honest. Oh man, someone knows their histories. Oh yeah, you're going up against the Cumans. Yeah, the Cumans are the bad guys sent by Sigismund of Hungary. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And like the attention to detail, like they really wanted to make it as sort of historically accurate as they could. So all of the castles and everything are really nicely detailed and laid out as accurately as they could have been. Um, it's it's awesome. Uh, but yeah, what else? What other cool games were revealed or announced? There are so many; it's tough to remember all of them now. There was a new trailer that dropped for Metal Gear Solid 3, the remake.
Okay. Yeah, haven't. Yeah, I need to check this one out.
I love how you gave him a little thumbs up.
Yeah. It's just you know, I feel like this bus shot is pretty nice to do, like to get into drawing first. It's where I feel comfortable, just having fun, fooling around.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, looks like some kind of Hollywood actor in a movie or something. I'm trying to put. I can't quite put my finger on who I'm like thinking of.
Yeah, when I use references and try to learn some kind of commercial faces, I take a look at. I did or do take a look or did studies of lots of Hollywood actors. So lots of action heroes.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe it's a little bit. Maybe I'm getting a little bit of like Henry Cavill.
Yeah, that would be just perfect.
Yeah.
For a superhero cast.
The man is doing a Warhammer 40K like TV show, so you know he's got a.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think
It's crazy.
I think he's also like producing it. I think he's in it and producing it because he's like I don't want anyone else to ruin this, so I'm gonna take charge and make sure that it's done right, because he's a massive Warhammer fan.
Yeah, that's how it sounds. Cool.
Yeah.
I hope it's gonna be better or more authentic than The Witcher was.
Yeah, well, I think that's one of the reasons why he did it, because he was like, oh, I love The Witcher, and then he did The Witcher and he's like, no, what have they done? And then and so yeah, he was like, oh, I'll just do Warhammer and do it myself, so that I only have myself to blame if it goes wrong.
Okay, this guy has some guts.
Yeah.
And passion, so that's all you need.
For sure.
Okay, I might check it out, even though I'm not even a Warhammer fan.
Nah, it'll probably still be worth watching just to see some cool stuff. I have no idea what the budget is like, but it's going to be amazing. Let's see. I'm usually more focused on smaller games. Yeah, smaller like indie games are really nice to focus in on, for sure. There's a lot of really nice indie games coming out. I saw the Wholesome Direct on Saturday, and that was cool. Simbaslite says you could make a funny postmodern game that starts out like a historical drama about one of the many Gnostic heresies in the Middle Ages. But when you meet the Gnostics, they start talking about how they are all NPCs in a video game. Oh no. To be fair, he looks like an IRL Space Marine. Fair, honestly. Yeah, Henry Cavill does look like a Space Marine.
Yep. That's the prototype.
Yeah.
We draw like. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right. I also think it's time to move on.
Sure.
And this guy right here also tried to just play a little bit with the silhouette as well, mostly. But I zoomed out, so I think I started. Yeah, it's pretty small drawing, but I keep it at that because I won't be bothering adding details.
Yeah.
And try to have more of a composition to it if it works. Let's see what else we have. Yeah, this guy's amazing. Okay, I mean, let's choose the next one. It's really hard. I mean, they're so cool ideas. I mean, like, what the heck is this? Like, I've never seen. Like, look at that. Look at the clothing. I've never seen stuff like that. That's pretty cool.
It's so good.
Absolutely catchy. And then I saw this guy right here, and I was like reading the first like 1 tattoo for every memorable situation in his life.
The man has a lot of memories.
Okay. This starts funny, and then piercings and spikes to come across as unapproachable as possible. All right, there's a thing going on. That's pretty cool. And these guys right here, they really creeped me out.
Yeah, that middle one. Yeah, that middle one. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, maybe we can try a cute version of him.
Yeah, like
something like
chibi,
that.
A little chibi version.
Yeah, chibi. Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah,
let's go and draw some chibi.
Yeah. So this one is from Pitta Comics. The wizard with the amazing looking boots was from Meat, or not Meat. They change their name every so often. I never know what to call them. The only consistent thing is that their name is somewhat related to Meat. And then the edgy elf was Kathy's. So thank you guys. Sunny Buns says, hi, I'm quite new here, but I was wondering if you'll do more of these draws in your styles. I know this is your second one from recent times, but I would love more. Well,
I won't do anything else anymore.
I actually have
just
I've actually spoken to Leonie, and Leonie is interested in doing some as well. So
okay, so that's how it goes. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, I mean, if I have time, if something comes up, I love doing this personally.
Yeah, I'm sure we can. Yeah, we can keep them. We can keep them coming. We'll try not to do them super close together, just because then we'll give people some time to make some more amazing art for us to redraw. The wizard looks like a Terry Pratchett character. Yeah, he really does. Yeah. There's a couple of other pieces posted just before the stream started, actually, from Laura and Ivan. So thank you guys for that. We didn't get around to seeing them before the stream, but thank you. Laura drew this amazing character. I've seen this one before. The amazing character with really cool hair. And Ivan did a goblin with what looks like a blunderbuss. So that's amazing.
They wanted to join this drawing in your style stuff?
Yeah, but I don't think, but they posted it just as the stream started, so
okay, but I can add them.
Sure. I have a question on submissions. I know the channel has a NSFW policy. Does horror design, blood, horror body, and such count as NSFW as well? I think it really depends. I mean, like too extreme. Like if it's kind of just mountains of bodies and blood, then maybe not. But you can always send it to me. You can always send it to me in a DM beforehand if you're unsure. And I can always give you a yes or no. Will do if I feel like it could be a fun challenge. Yeah, for sure. I posted too late. Sorry, guys. Anyways, it's fun watching the redesigns. Yeah, no worries. I think we've grabbed the latecomers anyway. Oh, I already love this little chibi version. He's so good. Out of curiosity, do you guys do critique/feedback streams? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we normally try and do one a month, whether that's a portfolio review or an art critique. So yeah, we do those. I put a notification in the Discord when one of them is coming up, so people can send in their portfolios or their pieces of artwork, and then we'll go through and choose a few to talk about. It's not a first come first serve basis. It depends on what the artist or whoever thinks they can actually give valuable feedback to. Vipia says the sketch reminds me of a kid in a Halloween costume. It's totally that. Need to look and see. Oh yeah, and they're just wearing like the single piece of fabric at the front. Amazing. Do you have like a favorite character design that, you know, when you think of like peak character design, like do you have one that springs to mind?
Well, I personally love the iconic ones. I really love the ones you just simplify in the work, so they are a little bit stylized as well. I mean, it depends. Like there are some. I mean, so yeah, if it's iconic, I don't know. I would say anything with the classic Street Fighters.
Yeah.
Works for me. I mean, if I put Ryu next to Chun-Li or Super Mario even next to it, all like even Mickey Mouse, Super Mario, Donald, Ryu, Chun-Li, I put them together, they're all pretty iconic. They have like three main colors.
Yeah.
The shapes work. They're pretty distinctive even from farther away. The silhouette works. And they have quite often unique and own style. So I would say, yeah, these are pretty nicely done, and they still hold up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I think as well, those games like Street Fighter, for example, have such a strong identity in the way that their characters are designed that you can see a character design and go, oh, that's Street Fighter, you know. Like you don't have to be told what it's from.
Yeah.
I don't know what the character's name is, but there was one that they released for it might have been Street Fighter 6. I don't remember, but I saw their design. I was like, oh, that's weird. That looks like a Street Fighter character. And then turned out, yeah, it was like a DLC character that they'd brought out.
Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, also appreciate like lots of anime characters. So if you take a look at Deku from My Hero Academia,
yeah,
that's pretty nice and iconic. Or I like the style of Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Demon Slayer is a nice one.
Yeah, and I think I used to like when I was young, I was reading Spawn from Image Comics.
Yeah.
So that was he was pretty much standing out from all of the superheroes, but was some kind of a superhero. So I think that design was pretty fun back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like Spawn's design. Does that like in a massive collar on his cape is iconic. Did you ever see the really terrible Spawn movie?
Yeah, I think it was quite cringy, right?
Yeah, it wasn't great. It had some incredible, like, mid 1990s special effects that were very entertaining, to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, with movies, it's like, yeah, quite a thing. But there were, like, the funny thing is, I feel like some CGI effects 15, 20 years ago are still better than some nowadays. But yeah, this, however, Spawn was not really good.
Yeah. But no, I'd love to. I never read the comics or anything. My first exposure to Spawn was that movie, and then I looked more into it. But I've never read the comics or anything. But I'm presuming that they must be good for him to have stayed in, like, the public consciousness for a while.
Yeah, it wasn't that popular. I don't think the story. I mean, sometimes it was great, but I really liked the horror elements in it.
Yeah.
But it's just like it was my first exposure to comics. I knew Spider-Man, Superman, and then I found Spawn, and I was like, oh my god, that's kind of different. That's cool. Got my interest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I suppose if you're used to Spider-Man, Superman, the proper, like, goodies of the comic book world, having Spawn is a big switch around. Let's see what chat is saying. I'm so in love with the design of Trico from The Last Guardian. Oh yeah, the big, like, griffin dog thing. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I remember seeing it. Not to be confused with the Pokemon Trico. Oh yeah, giant half bird, half mammal creature, Trico. Yeah, I never played that. It was the same designer that did Shadow of the Colossus and what's it called? Eco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just heard great things of it. But also never played those games.
I played Shadow of the Colossus when I was really young. I don't think I quite appreciated how cool it was back then. I was so young that I just didn't have a clue. The Spawn movie was great for its time, in my opinion, but the problem was with the outdated effects in the last third. That was absolutely unnecessary. Yeah, especially with, like, superhero movies in the state they were in like the 80s and 90s. Spawn was really good for its time. The new Suicide Squad game has the worst graphics. It's worse than the older Batman games. I don't really know, actually. Maybe. I heard that the Suicide Squad game had way more problems than the graphics, though. This looks so good. It kind of looks like he's really struggling to hold up his sword, like he's He's got
Yeah.
He's got the little baby strength. I love him. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Kathy. I nearly forgot about it. I will have a little drink. Thank you so much.
What's happening? You're drinking now?
Yeah, I'm drinking. Yeah.
Okay, your camera froze on my screen now.
Oh, was I mid drink?
No, I think before that.
Oh, okay. I'd like to highlight the Guyver anime in the 80s. Great character design. It changed me as a person. As a kid at that moment, I watched it in the late 90s. Guyver?
Yeah, bio-boosted armored weapon. The Guyver.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. There are even movies out of it. I'm not even sure, but it reminds me of, like, maybe he was even involved at some points. Tatsuya Terada. It's like one of my favorite character designers.
Wow. Oh, it's kind of like... Oh, right, okay. I expected it to be like a mecha anime, but no, it's like...
Some biomecha in some
biomecha
kind of...
thing,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not that big, but the proportions are pretty similar.
They did a movie! Wait, they did a movie with Mark Hamill?
Wow. Did they?
Yeah.
Maybe.
They did a movie in 1991 called The Guyver with Mark Hamill in it. That's insane. I've never heard of this before. That's cool though. Really cool design. Old and cult movies are great for design inspiration. Honestly, you could make a great horror game in the style of Nosferatu or the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. Yeah. How can I participate in sending the characters? So what happens is before these streams happen, like a day or two before they start, I'll open up a channel in the Discord and send out a notification letting people know that they can submit their characters. So if you're not part of our Discord already, I'll put a link in the chat and you can join, send in your portfolio, and I will let you send messages and stuff. But here is a link. Oh, hello, Leonie. Nice to see you. Hey, yo, I want to draw people's characters. Yeah, I've already told people that you want to do that. I've told people that you'll be next. Don't worry. This one looks dope. Yeah, it does. I kind of want to pet it and give its head a pat.
I just indicated the posing of his hands. I'm just too lazy to figure it out right now. I just rather move to the next character. I mean, it's doable, but it's gonna take me 15-20 minutes maybe.
Yeah, you can move on if you want. I think these look nice as sort of as like sketches. Let's see. In terms of feedback, is it possible to send in an illustrated world building book? My background is in concept art, so I'm a bit lost on where to get feedback on that sort of thing. We probably, I mean, you can send it in the Discord. We have a critiques channel in there, so other members of the community might give you feedback on that. But a whole book we wouldn't do in a stream. Like maybe one or two pieces, but not a whole book, unfortunately. Leonie, let me see the first one. Yeah, we'll show you the first one when Alex is done with this. What else was there? Don't Die of Thirst. I will try not to.
The first was?
Leonie wanted to see what one you did first. So I think you just hopped in. Yeah, so it was the merman one.
This guy right here.
Yeah.
Just to get into it. And now we have a chibi version of this funky fella right here.
Yeah. That's so good. It's nice because he looks less in pain.
Okay, I think that's it. What did you want to say?
Oh no, I was going to say, going back to what Simbazite said about doing horror games in the style of like the old Nosferatu movies and the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. I would love to see a game in the style of what was it called? Was it Metropolis? One of those super old movies from like the 1920s or something. Yeah, Metropolis. I'd love to see something like that. I know we've got stuff like BioShock, but it doesn't scratch that itch for me.
Did we talk about movies here once?
We might have spoken about movies once or twice before.
So maybe I'm repeating myself, but there was like a pretty high-rated series of some kind of some cowboy series on Amazon, and I started to watch the first episode. So the guy, he drives with his SUV to a ranch, and then he opens the gate, and there are a bunch of llamas inside, right?
Okay.
And the llamas were all computer animated, CGI. Then he let them freeze, jumping around, went over to some kind of guy standing nearby and started to have a conversation. And this is how the whole series started. And at that point, I just switched off. I'm like, are you really serious? What's the reason for that? Couldn't you find some llamas? If you don't find llamas, then find real sheeps. Why do you have to animate them CGI? What kind of story is this gonna be? Jurassic Park? No, it's like slice of life in some kind of Western, modern Western, I don't know. But why do you animate these? And it's like so stupid, and it seems to be a common trend.
Surely that's more expensive than just finding like a llama farm and going, hey, can we record here for like 2 minutes?
I don't think even it is. I think maybe it's the other way around, that becomes a problem because I see it much more often, or I don't know what it is. Last time I was watching some kind of movie from the 90s. It was I don't know, rom-com.
Yeah.
Is this how you call it? With I know something with Julia Roberts, and there was some kind of a wedding scene, and there was just a deer somewhere in the woods for a couple of seconds, and it was alive, and it was just jumping through, and I thought, okay, nowadays they would have computer animate this, or wouldn't even bother with a deer. I think they wouldn't even bother.
Yeah.
But so what I'm also really missing with movies nowadays, it's like. So there was a scene in a Marvel movie with, I think, Thor, and I think the Thor's daddy died or something like that, and there was Thor and his brother.
Yeah.
I don't know how Odin is his name, right? And they were on a cliff, like he's dying, and the cliff, the grass was super saturated. It wasn't 4K. Every little piece of grass looked the same. There was no depth at all. They were sitting on a log. The sky was like a green screen. I don't know. And he was, it was like he was taking his last breaths, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like missing everything. Like it looks so neat and clean, and it had zero atmosphere for a scene where somebody's about, for a dramatic scene. And I mean, it's not with all of these movies, but I won't forget this scene because I was really surprised why they did. So what they forgot to do is like putting in some really nice lighting, and they used to do that in the 80s especially, or even in the 90s. Good old horror movies, they were masterful at lighting out the scenes, and I think it also helps you if you're an artist or illustrator. You can get really inspired by all those different lighting situation and learn from that.
Yeah, I mean, the Marvel CGI, I don't know, what's going on there. I personally think that somehow their CGI has gotten way worse. Like there's that
right,
the screenshot of Doctor Strange where he has like a third eye in the middle of his forehead, and it just looks really bad.
Yeah.
And there was it in who was it? There was, I think it was also in one of the Marvel movies where I can't remember what the villain is called, but he's just like a big head. His whole thing is that he's a big head with arms and legs.
Is he floating around in some kind of chair?
Yeah.
I think it's Modoc, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, and they did that, and the CGI in that is really bad. It's so bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what is happening there, but I remember the CGI in like peak Marvel, like between Iron Man and the end of the Avengers movies. It was pretty good, and now they've done with that, it's just nosedived, and it's really bad now.
Yeah, Iron Man was great.
Yeah, I don't know.
Haven't watched all of the Marvel movies.
I stopped watching after the previous Avengers movie, with the exception of Spider-Man. But the other ones and the series don't interest me at all. I kind of got burnt out from Marvel.
Yeah, Spider-Man was great.
Mm-hmm.
The last movie, like, was it the one where lots of different Spider-Mans appeared?
Yeah.
Also, like the real actors who played Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That was so awesome. I had no idea this is gonna happen in that movie, so I was pretty surprised.
Yeah, it was really cool. I love that. I think they're planning on doing. I think they're doing another Tobey Maguire movie, another Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie.
Cool.
Because people were like, "Yeah, we love this. It's going to be awesome."
I think I'm done with this little critter.
Yeah, I think
let's find another one.
Yeah, I think you did a good job.
Thanks.
He's very sweet.
I'm feeling this one.
Yeah.
So, what else we have? So, some kind of
Snoop Dogg.
Dude with some attitude.
It looks like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, it could be. I would guess so. Yeah. This one here is really freaking me out. These eyes, like I get a blurry vision. I couldn't concentrate. I think it's a nice effect.
Yeah.
But I pass on that for today. This guy looks funny. But we did something like this already, so.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is just fun.
So good.
Really cool.
I think I can see Leonie having fun with that one.
Cool. What else do we have? This lady right here doing some summoning craft. Okay.
And she's got a lot. She's got a bird, a poison horn thing, and a staff.
We could do a Street Fighter character out of her, maybe.
Yeah.
That would be fun. This is pretty cool.
Yeah,
that is already some kind of fighting character or something like that. Well, not for the proportions, although it could go into Tekken.
Is that the same?
Yeah, nice.
Same character?
It looks like, yeah, it's the same. Like, this was posted, and I clicked on the link and saw this one. I pretty much like that one.
Oh, okay.
This is also cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
And this lady right here. Astrid. How are you today, Astrid?
She looks sad.
Cheer
up, Astrid.
She's sad and angry. So she's not happy about something.
Yeah, something's really upset her.
Let's go. We need some sad characters too.
Yeah, someone cut down her favorite tree.
Try some Astrid. Oh no.
Yeah.
The Deku tree.
The Deku, yeah, someone cut down the great Deku tree, and now she's really sad about it. I'm loving I'm loving today's playlist song choice, by the way. Thanks. I'm gonna pretend that I had any input on that and take all the glory. It's a pre-made playlist, so. I'd love to see animatronics making a comeback. Yeah, me too. I think the 90s did a really nice balance of animatronics and CGI. Like when you look at stuff like Jurassic Park, I think that was a really nice balance of the two. Like where they could make animatronics, they did. Tourlant says, if we talk about movies, a few days ago, the trailer of a new Alien movie was shown. I didn't even know that. And as I know, it was directed without practical effects, and it looks so neat and atmospheric, at least in the trailer. I hope they do great. I need some good Alien movie after all the abominations. Wait, so it was done without practical effects, so it's all CGI. That would be sad. I liked the Alien animatronic. It was really cool. Oh, with practical effects. Oh, amazing. That's better. That makes me more happy. I love that. Yeah, no worries. No worries. I think just there's that great scene, I think it's in the first Alien, where Ripley is like face to face with the xenomorph, and it's like top lip, like its top lip pulls up, and it looks really cool. Such a good movie.
Yeah, Alien is one of my favorite ones, especially Alien 2. It's one of my top 3 movies. I feel like it kind of even holds up, even though it was made in the 80s.
Yeah. I'm not sure which one I liked more, Alien 1 or 2. I find that Alien 1, I might get shot for this, but I've thought that Alien 1 got quite boring in parts. But
it did. Absolutely agree.
Yeah.
But I think for back in the time, it was maybe pretty cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I bet I can imagine being sat in like theaters watching it, and like the suspense building in that room must have been amazing. But yeah, that's cool. Alien 1 and Aliens, both really good. And then the rest of them, I don't know. I haven't really watched them, but I've heard that they're not good. So. Predator was a fantastic movie. That was another one that was really good, especially with the practical effects in that too. What did you think of Predator, Alex?
Yeah, it's a classic. The first one's good.
Yeah.
I mean, fun fact is that I think in the suit of Predator it was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Was it actually?
So, yeah, that's pretty funny.
That's really cool. I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, I like the second one too. The second Predator movie where he's like in New York. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I like it more because it's a good movie or because it was just like I remember watching it with my dad as a kid, so I've got that kind of like nostalgic connection to it. But it was pretty cool. Oh, Nail says, in case you don't know, Alien is currently free to watch on YouTube as part of their free with ads program. That's cool. That's pretty neat. I think do I already own Alien? Maybe. I don't know. I might already have it on a DVD somewhere. Oh, The Thing. The Thing is a classic. I haven't watched that in years.
Yeah, I think even the remake was pretty good.
Yeah, Tyrrell says the remake does tickle them a bit because of the CGI effects. But I haven't watched the remake. I've seen the original. I must have watched the original when I was like 15. So yeah, about 10 years ago now. I need to rewatch it. That'd be awesome. I remember they did a game for The Thing on like the PlayStation 2, and was it 2 or 1? I don't remember. But anyway, they did a game for it, and it was bad. It was bad. Among Us? Yeah, it should have been like Among Us, but it really wasn't. It was like a third-person survival horror shooter instead. It was weird. Really weird. I loved it back in the day when like any movie got a video game adaptation. It's like it doesn't matter how big budget, how small budget, how old the movie is. It's like no, we have to give this a video game adaptation, or it's gonna fail. What's your plan with this character?
Mine? Nothing.
No.
I think the plan is I just really want to figure out the silhouette. Then I think I won't go too detailed on this one. I try something different where I don't take much care of beautiful line work.
Yeah.
Instead of I go into like black and white rendering, and then I put in a little bit more detail. So that will give me maybe 3 characters. Or maybe I will have time for a 4th one quick. Let's see.
Yeah. What even was that Among Us series trailer shown at the Summer Games Fest, by the way? I don't know, man. That was something that I knew that they were making an Among Us TV show, but that trailer gave us nothing apart from a massive, like an A-list cast. Like, what is that all about? They had the money for all of those like celebrities. Let me Let me find the list of voice actors, because there were some pretty big names in there. There is Patton Oswalt is in there. Ashley Johnson, who does a lot of voice acting in video games and stuff. You'd know them when you hear them. Elijah Wood. Let's see, Dan Stevens. It's just wild how much money they've thrown at an Among Us TV show. I'm skipping this one. That's bad. There we go. Oh, the Hercules game for PS1. What a fantasy. Yeah, the Hercules game was really difficult. Ivan says that the hand that you're drawing looks like a skull crusher. I love the pose. Yeah. What did you say?
I just say it's sweet.
Oh, right. I'm excited about the Vampire Survivors show they announced a while back. They're doing a show. How are you going to do a Vampire Survivors show? That game has like no plot. Well, then again, neither does Among Us, to be fair. But surely, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's so weird that they're now starting to just give video games TV shows. It's really strange to me. But at least they're not movies. I feel like if you're going to adapt a video game into anything, it shouldn't be a movie, it should be a show. That's the best way to do it. Oh, I don't think I said who did this piece. Let me see. It was it was A Literal Car. Thank you so much, A Literal Car, for sending this in. Is anyone looking forward to The Boys coming back? The Amazon
Yay!
show? Yeah. Is it season 4? Is it season 4 now or 5? I forget. But I think they said it's going to end in season 5. Like that's going to be it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it again. Although every time a new season comes out, I always have forgotten what's happened. I have no idea what's happened, so I hope they do like a recap of some kind. I think they normally do.
Yeah, there are recap videos on YouTube I found pretty handy.
Yeah.
10-minute recaps, because like, yeah, you wait years for any kind of series, and I also I feel you. I have no idea what's going on here and there.
Yeah.
After a while.
Yeah. I can remember I think I can remember just about like the major plot points, but then it'll get to like the side characters, and I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what's going on with the super fast guy. I don't know what his deal is anymore. I forgot.
Yeah.
Is that the series where where the female actor got her face fully plastic? Yeah, she did have a lot of plastic surgery done. I think she had quite a lot of. I think unfortunately the actor had had a lot of body image problems going into it, so I can't imagine
Which
it.
one?
Starlight's actor.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, I don't think she. I think she was looking okay. Wait
she did have quite a lot of work done though. But
before that, before she started, or after, like in the middle of the series, I wonder.
I don't know in terms of recording, really. That's a good point. But
I mean, imagine you hire somebody for your show, and in the middle of the show, the person starts to change its face.
Yeah.
It would be, of course, not good for the production.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting as well, especially considering that like one of Starlight's main like story beats was, hey, can you change the way that you look so that like you can be more sexy and appealing to people? And she's like, no, this is how I look. I want to look this way. I'm happy how I am. And then, yeah, I don't know. But you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, so
yeah.
You know, as long as she's happy with where she is, then it is what it is. Being perceived as a woman is not the best. Yeah, that's why I'm just like, it's not for me to comment on. So I'm not saying anything. But yeah, the new series looks cool. I'll have to check it out. I don't know when it launches. Do you remember, Alex?
No idea. I just heard now it's gonna be a new.
Oh, you literally just
season.
heard it. Oh, right. June 13th, tomorrow. Cool. So they'll release the first 3 episodes tomorrow, with a new episode every week. So cool. That'll be fun. Oh, I never watched. There was that other superhero show. Was it Unstoppable? The animated one. Did you ever see that?
Never heard of it.
No, was it Unstoppable or Unbreakable? No, Unbreakable was.
Unbreakable. That sounds familiar.
I think Unbreakable was the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh,
from
with
like
Bruce Willis and.
Yeah. What am I thinking on? Invincible, that's the one. Yeah, it's called Invincible. That one was cool. I watched the first season, but I haven't seen the second one yet. But that's another one that's really good. I can recommend it. It kind of gives the same energy as, well, not the same, but similar energy as The Boys, really, but not quite as like vulgar. Like,
Yo, Jaden, you're still here?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I was just thinking.
You know, because your screen is frozen and it became silent here, and I was
it's still frozen.
A little bit worried.
It's still frozen.
Yeah. I mean, on my end at least, but I'm having this, in that program. So
yeah. No, I'm still here. I was just thinking. But yeah, I haven't really had much time to watch movies or TV shows recently. So I'm going to the cinema next week, actually, next Thursday. I've booked a ticket.
Furiosa?
No, actually, not Furiosa. No, although
okay.
I would quite like to see it because I've heard it's really good.
Same here.
But there's
what are you gonna watch?
There's a band that I really like called Ghost that are releasing a tour movie thing. So basically they did a few gigs or a few concerts at in LA, and they recorded them. So they're showing that, but dispersed throughout the movie is also more information about the band's lore and stuff, because how do I describe it? They kind of have their own backstory as a band. It's they're this satanic church as their backstory, and they've uploaded a bunch of YouTube videos.
I think. You mean the Bursum band, or how's it called, from Finland? Or
no, this it's called the band's called Ghost.
Okay. Is it a guy with some face paint and?
Yeah, he wears a mask, but yeah, it looks like a guy with face paint. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, it's really cool. They have a lot of lore that is fictional, but it's pretty cool. So that's tied into this concert movie or tour movie that they've done. So I'm seeing that next Thursday. So it should be fun. I didn't expect when I went to book the ticket, there was only a few seats left. I was like, what the hell? I didn't expect them to nearly sell out of tickets, because I never really hear anyone talking about the group. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, if you like rock music, then 10 out of 10 recommend. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. I'm sure I will. The last time I went to the movies, it was to watch Monkey Man. Was that the one that was basically like John Wick? From what I saw in the trailers, it just looked like John Wick. I could be wrong, but
never heard of Monkey Man.
Yeah, it's fairly recent, I think. It's got yeah, it came out this year.
Hawkman, Elephant Man, Spider-Man, Monkey Man.
The four men lived in harmony.
Yeah. So they should unite and do some kind of Avengers movie, where they team up.
Yeah, the Zoo Men. Oh no.
Did we go?
It's okay.
Yeah, we are.
You're back
again.
Yeah. Let me get you back on the stream. There we go. There we go. Got Monkey in it. I'm already hooked. Yeah. It did look cool, to be fair. It was directed by the lead actor, Dev Patel, and it looks cool. But yeah, it does just look like John Wick with like a kind of Indian twist to it, which is fine if you enjoy that kind of movie. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, cool. Granted, I have a weak spot for Dev Patel, but yeah. I think the first. What else did I see him in? I think he got big. He got big after Slumdog Millionaire, I think. And then was he in that night movie, the Green Knight? What was it called? The Green. Oh yeah, it was that one. Yeah, the Green Knight. Yeah, I didn't watch that, but yeah, it was about King Arthur's nephew, which I didn't know existed. That's cool. What else? Life of Pi? Was he the guy in Life of Pi? I thought that was someone else.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean.
Yeah, that was somebody else. That was. There was 3 actors that played the same guy. Oh, it's okay. You don't need to apologize. I could have sworn. Yeah, no, it's alright. Green Knight is amazing, kind of surreal, weird, but amazing, awesome. I love movies like that. I need to. Well, no, I remember when I was a kid, I watched the Beowulf movie, and that scared the hell out of me.
Because it was so bad.
Yeah.
Like, so creepy, and the movement of the characters.
Yeah, like the animation was really creepy, and then there was a bit where they jump scare you out of nowhere with like Grendel or Grendel's mother. I don't remember. I don't remember who it was, but yeah, they like jump scare you. It's terrifying. But sometimes I think about that movie and think maybe I should rewatch it because that had a budget of nearly $200 million, which is.
Yeah, I think it was wasted.
Yeah, it's nuts. But yeah, I don't think I ever actually finished it because it scared me too much. Yeah, Angelina Jolie was in it, and I believe Angelina Jolie played Grendel's mother, who is like this like horrible monster. Vipia says, question for Alex. Have you ever done a drawing challenge where you sketch/paint something in 20 minutes with a random prompt? If not, I'd love to see it streamed against a fellow artist from Mooncolony. Jaden can be the judge.
Yeah. So you need to draw something in 20 minutes.
But it's from like a random.
And how do you judge it? Like how close you get to the source material or the idea?
I'll be judging it based on. I'll be judging it based on which one I like the most, just purely vibes.
Yeah, okay, I would be up for that.
Well, I wouldn't even need to be the judge. We have the ability to make the viewers the judge. I think I have a stream plugin. We've used it maybe once before. Oh yeah, of course, I'll accept bribes. Yeah, if I'm the judge, I'll totally accept bribes. I'm not above that. Any income is good income. That's what I always say. But yeah, no, that'd be fun. We just gotta get time for two Mooncolony artists to get together, which is tough. Busy times. Gotta draw portraits of Jaden for every prompt. Easy win. That will not get you a win. Drawing me will actually get you a loss. Creativity will be one of my scoring points. I get so many portraits of myself. It's kind of insane. We did a community games session last Friday. Thank you to everybody who came to that. That was a lot of fun. Where we played Gartic Phone, and I got quite a lot of drawings of myself just from that. And I mean, some of them were amazing, and others were still good, but less amazing. One of them, I believe, I was in a dress with some high heels on. Wizards in sexy boots, insta win. Maybe. Depends what the prompt is. But yeah, I'd love to do more stuff like that where we can pit two Mooncolony artists against each other. Get it real competitive up in here. We'll have to do like proper like boxing announcements, like in the green corner, drawing for I don't know, Brazil, Alexander Leone in the red corner. That would be great. Whoa. This is looking nice.
Yeah. So I think I was shaking off a little bit of the rustiness I had. Because I had fun with every character I did.
Yeah.
And maybe I could do another one. I want to try something for this one quick.
Yeah, sure.
Adding some kind of quick outlines.
But yeah, I just want to say, if you guys have any ideas for streams that you might want to see in the future, then I'm always open for suggestions. You can always just shoot me a message, and we'll see how it goes. Artist level 1 says, "Fabulous as always, Alex."
What? Who?
They said.
What'd he say?
They said your drawings are fabulous as always.
Thanks. But yeah, I was out of shape. Still.
Yeah, it takes time to get back into stuff.
So if there ever would be a challenge, I would be pretty confident in my sketching.
Yeah.
But when it comes to color, I would die. I would lose pretty hard.
If it was 20 minutes per thing, do you think you'd even have time to do much colors?
Nope. So that's why I would participate.
That'd be funny.
But, you know, on the other hand, I mean, it really depends. You can give so much life to just a smiley face if you have the right colors. It just looks so appealing. So never underestimate colors. I need to stop, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to. I mean, it's fun. I haven't been drawing the stuff since quite a while. All right, we still have maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, if you'd like to use it.
Yeah, we can have a fast one.
Yeah, sure. This will be your trial run for the Mooncolony artist competition.
You got it. That's what I was thinking. Let's see. Oh my god, so much pressure. Okay, you know what? I mean, this guy was just...
he's just calling. He's calling out to you.
It looks so fun.
Yeah. It's so good.
15 minutes.
That's it's Marco. It's Marco Prisitanes. If you're still here, Marco, thank you so much. I didn't even recognize this as yours. That's so funny. It's so good. I just love. I don't know what it is that I love about him. I think it's the facial expression. It's so good. Oh my god, it just reminded me. Do you guys... He's seen stuff. Yeah, he's definitely seen stuff. Do you guys remember Earthworm Jim? From, like... God. That was like the 90s, I think, Earthworm Jim.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty popular game, and the art style was insanely good, and the graphics for the Super Nintendo were outstanding.
Yeah. It even got a TV show for a while.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know how many. It might have only been like one season or two seasons. I don't remember. But yeah, I remember watching the show as a kid, and then finding out that there was a game about it too. Because obviously I thought the show came first. But yeah, I remember playing it and be like, "This is really cool," and then it had a really difficult. I think it had a really big difficulty spike because games back then didn't like you finishing them. Yeah, totally. Yeah, so yeah, it was a game first. Yeah, in like the 90s or whatever, and then the early 2000s, I think they made it into a TV show. Oh my god, yes, I remember being scared of him when I was little. Not sure why. I don't know, man. This Earthworm Jim was kind of a funky design. He was a weird looking dude. The underwater level still makes me crazy. Oh, I don't remember that.
Any underwater level makes you crazy in any game, I think.
Yeah.
90% of the games from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Donkey Kong, Mario, it's just...
Yeah. There was the one in Sonic. Is it the chemical zone or whatever it was, where it slowly starts to flood, and so you have to quickly like go up higher in this level. Oh, that stressed me out as a kid. Traumatized me. Especially because the noise of you running out of oxygen was so anxiety inducing. Wait, you can play Earthworm Jim on the Nintendo Switch, apparently. There we go. The Battletoads racing level is more stressful.
Oh, I love the Battletoads.
I never played Battletoads.
It's a really difficult game. I mean,
Yeah.
it was, I think.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard that it was really hard. Oh, I've seen videos of this racing level where you're like going through the tunnel. You're going through like a sewer or something, or like a volcano looking thing. I don't know what it is.
I'm sure it took me days to beat it.
Oh,
But I think I beat the game even.
Wow.
Like Battletoads and Mega Man 3, I didn't play much, were like some of the hardest games I played.
Yeah.
Back then. But good childhood memories.
Oh yeah, I bet. No, I never really played many of those like side-scrolling beat 'em ups. I was saying on the stream yesterday though that over the weekend they announced a Power Rangers side-scrolling beat 'em up that is based on like the original Power Rangers TV show, and it looks so good. It looks amazing.
Wow, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's all like it's in the style of like those old sort of Super Nintendo beat 'em up games. So it looks really nice, and it's five player co-op, which is nuts. Normally they're only 4.
Awesome. Can you play this with your friends on the couch or on the internet?
I think it's probably going to be both. Let me check. Let me check.
That's amazing. I miss like what I really liked about the old games, like people gathered and they met and played it together. That was just
I think these
really cool.
I think these beat 'em ups really thrive on that couch co-op environment. I think playing them online, you don't get that same feeling. But yeah, oh yeah, it says here that it's online co-op and split screen, so you can play it all on the same couch.
Amazing.
But yeah, it's the classic team going up against Rita Repulsa, because obviously it has to be. But yeah, oh, and you get to pilot the dinosaurs too. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. I loved Power Rangers when I was a kid. If you liked it, I hope you checked out the Ninja Turtles game. I believe the same guys made that as the Power Rangers. Yeah, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fighting game that came out a few years ago. Wow, that was amazing. And it wasn't incredibly difficult either. It was like a really nice balance. But yeah, I'll have to. I think when my friends and I saw the trailer for the Power Rangers one, we all just sat there and went, "We have to play this," which is a really nice feeling to have. I don't. It's very rare that I get that now with game announcements where I'm like, "Oh, I have to play this." Streets of Fury 4. Oh, I think over here it's called Streets of Rage. But yeah, Streets of Rage 4 is really nice. This is so good, Alex.
Sweet.
It kind of makes me think that he's in some kind of gritty reboot of his like movie or something.
Yeah, fighting against tentacle aliens or something.
Yeah. You mashed Fatal
They
Fury.
just have one eye.
Oh yeah, for sure. So good. I don't know
I
if...
want to make his face more intense. It's just, I really love that intense face of the guy from the original Resident Evil 1 cover.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
if anybody remembers, it was like, I mean, when this game came out, it was like intense look at this guy's face. It's pretty much like how you feel throughout the game back in the days. I mean, that cover really sold it. It's amazing. When I just also found out it's done by Bill Sienkiewicz. I can't spell his name, unfortunately, but it's quite a famous comic artist who was always in some mixed media stuff.
Oh, cool.
And he even used some photo collage of Rambo or Schwarzenegger. And yeah, it's pretty nice. But anyhow, I mean, so it's really, it kind of stuck. So now I try to give him some of that.
Yeah.
I still have 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, okay. You got loads of time. Absolutely smashing it.
Just some room for the hat.
Super great pose, Kathy says.
Thanks, Kathy.
What you don't know is that he's not jumping backwards. He accidentally jumped too hard and is floating and spinning through space.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Maybe like in the gravity, like the power of his gun is pushing him even back a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, his hat. I totally forgot about his hat. That's so funny. He's like some gritty, in your version, he's like some gritty noir detective or something in space.
I love gritty noir, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool then.
It was just another Monday. And then she walked in.
Exactly.
I'd love to get some more of those like noir detective movies, like, and them to like fully lean into it. It'd be a lot of fun. Oh man, he's so angry.
Two minutes. Okay, let's clean this up.
A mix of noir films and Cowboy Bebop. Yeah.
All the way.
And I need to watch Cowboy Bebop. I've only ever seen.
You didn't?
No, I've only ever seen like clips of it and heard the like intro, because the intro music is iconic and incredible.
Well, just wait till you hear the rest.
Yeah.
And it really fits with the motion.
Mm.
I mean, Cowboy Bebop is just like my #1 of animes, and I watched a lot.
Yeah.
But it's just, I think something like that comes out every 30 years, or maybe once 100 years, I don't know.
Yeah.
And to be honest, when I first watched it, I was like 17 or so. I didn't really. I mean, I loved the animation, but I didn't understand it. I think that was also the issue.
Yeah.
My English wasn't that great.
Mm.
But the more I watch it, the more I appreciate how good it is.
Yeah.
Soundtrack, animation, story, character design, originality, like mood, atmosphere, everything.
Yeah, it's been on my list of things to watch, and it's not even very long, is it? It's like, what is it, like 20 episodes or something?
24, 26 max, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to watch it. I think it's on Netflix, so I'm sure I'll get around to it at some point. Marcus said I came back just in time. I see. It looks amazing. Yeah, we've given your astronaut cowboy man a gritty noir reboot. Dying Like Giga said I watched it when I was like 12. I only know I related to Ed a lot. I don't know who that is, but
yeah, Ed and Ain. I don't know, like, is Ed the dog or the girl? Ed and Ain is like, I don't know.
Who knows? Ed's the girl. Is that?
Okay, cool. Thanks.
His big, his nose. It's so good.
Yep, he also has some hair.
Oh yeah.
So.
I'm terrible at spot the difference. So, like, I didn't even know. I totally forgot that you didn't even add his hat until you started drawing it. I was like, oh right, yeah.
Yeah, comes with time, I guess.
Wow. Yeah.
Actually, it's like when I art direct, I need to check if the artist checked everything. Like if we have to transfer it, like an established design into an illustration, like does it really look like that?
Yeah.
I mean, even like if there's some kind of a stylized way the eyes are drawn and the upper eyelid line is thicker than the one at the bottom of the eyelid, I need to check it. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like there's a lot to go through.
Yeah, when one gets used to that, I think. Okay, this guy. Yeah, that's as much as I can do in 18 minutes. It was, or 15. Cool.
Yeah.
So there it is.
Sorry, Georgia said, by the way, I love that Jaden knows every franchise and brand that we're referring to. Amazing human being to talk to in the kitchen at 2 a.m. I have. Yeah. There's not much in here other than just like random like video game knowledge and like brand information. It's not good. But yeah, these look awesome, Alex.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for coming along. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Anytime again.
Yeah, thank you everybody as well for coming along. I hope you enjoyed watching it too. And if Alex drew your character, then I hope you enjoy the I don't know what you'd call them, alterations, differences. But yeah, I think they look great. So thank you so much. That's that's us done on the streams for this week. We don't have any more this week. I'm away Thursday and Friday, so we'll be back next week with some more streams. Let me just check who I've got lined up. So next week I've got Leone back. He's going to be doing some Hades 2 fan art for us, which will be awesome. And then Rin will be next. When's that? So Leone's, I think, is the Wednesday. Rin is here with another creature design challenge on the Thursday, and then the Friday we have a stream with Alex Heath, who hasn't been on the stream for a long time, but we are looking forward to having him back. So yeah, come along for that. We have a busy week next week, so yeah, come and keep us company. Let's see. Thank you so much for doing these streams. Great to see you on the next week. Yeah, cool. Thank you very much, everybody. And I will set someone up for us to raid. But until next week, I will see you later. Enjoy the rest of the week and have a lovely weekend, everybody. So
yeah, thanks.
Bye, guys. Bye.